Okay, so the Nintendo Switch 2 has been announced, and I have to say it looks pretty awesome, based on what was shown on the Nintendo Direct. So I figured I'd just get on and try to record a video talking about it real quick. But let me be honest real quick though. I already did a recording on this and was getting ready to edit to get this video on the channel pretty quickly, but apparently some news about the Switch 2 games has come out. And after hearing and seeing such news, I knew I had to talk about this also. That being said, let's get into it. First, let me just start off by saying the Nintendo Direct was awesome, okay? The stuff they showed for the Nintendo Switch 2 was pretty great in my opinion. The look of the Switch is the same as the first one. Like the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, okay? Look, I'm not complaining about that, okay? I'm actually kind of okay with that. But the new features that they show for the Nintendo Switch 2 was awesome to see also. I mean, that game chat feature, it's kind of funny if you think about it because like it's cool, but at the same time, it's not a big deal if you think about it. But it does have some cool features that you can do within it, such as the fact that you can screen share, which is kind of like what you could do on the PS5. For those who play on the PS5, you know you can screen share your gameplay to a friend. And to be honest, I like that a whole lot. I've used that feature a lot with friends and it's always been a fun time, you know? But, oh, and you can also video chat with the game chat feature because the Nintendo is releasing a camera for the Switch 2. Was not expecting a camera to be announced with the Nintendo Switch 2, but hey, it's there and it is kind of cool to see. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why, but it just does. I don't know, it's Nintendo. It's got that Nintendo magic on it. Other than that, the only other thing that was exciting to see was the Switch can now handle 120 FPS, which is awesome. Okay, yes, please give us more frames. The more frames, the smoother and better experience for the games. For those who have not experienced 120, do yourself a favor and try to experience it, okay? Obviously, the best way to do so is to play games on PC, but just be warned, once you have experienced smooth frames, you know, 120, 144, you know, all the way to the max, there's no going back. But I feel like that should be the standard, you know, for all games nowadays moving forward, like 120. I don't know why there's still some games that are like 60. No, you can go beyond that now. It's been shown that you could do that even with the minimal specs for a PC, you know? But yeah, that's exciting to see. You know, I'm ready for that. I'm ready to be able to experience fun and exciting games on a Nintendo Switch 2. But you know what's not exciting to see? The price of the Switch 2 and the games that are coming out with it. Like, what the heck, Nintendo? What? Why? How is Mario Kart World, okay, the newest Mario Kart game? It looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty, it looks amazing, you know, like a Nintendo game should. But why is the game priced at $80 digital, okay, and the physical price at $90? That makes no sense whatsoever. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. I don't know how you can make sense of any of this, especially given what this could mean for the future of gaming, okay? It just feels weird and wrong. If anything, it also feels like a damn trap no matter what is done. Because if you think about it, okay, because I'm not the only one that said this, because there's a lot of other people who have said this before, all right? Just think about it. If this game sells well at 80, okay, digital, then that will set the standards for all new AAA games, okay, to be sold at 80, not just Nintendo games, okay? It's just gonna start off with Nintendo games, but then it's gonna make its way to other games. But if it sells well for $90, because, you know, that's how much the physical game costs, then that will also set the standards for games to be sold at $80 for more or moving forward. So no matter what is done, if you buy the physical one, it's just moving the price up. If you buy the digital one, it's still moving the price up. No matter what is done, it's a freaking loss. I mean, just look what happened to games now, okay? Games used to cost $60 flat across all games, okay? Halo 3, $60. Call of Duty, $60. GTA 5, $60. So on and so on. But that all changed once games started to be sold at $70. And now most new AAA games cost $70, okay? Look, I'm gonna be honest. I love Nintendo for so many reasons, okay? They are creative with what they do, okay? There is a reason why Nintendo is Nintendo. Because they don't just make games and make consoles for the sake of just games, you know what I'm saying? Like when you look at PlayStation and Xbox, you think the same. It's a powerful console with powerful games. But then when you look at Nintendo, you just can't help but look at it and be like, damn, they're doing their own thing. They're really creative with what they're just creating. Not only is the console wacky and fun, but so are their games, you know? Like they just go hand in hand, you know? That's the reason why I love Nintendo. They're just creative with their work, creative on console and games. But when it comes to its pricing method, I just get heartbroken, you know? It just doesn't make sense, you know? They'll sell a game at full price and never, ever, ever, ever bring that price down. So it's like a weird, I don't know what else to say, because like, I just was not expecting that kind of whiplash of emotions when I woke up that morning to see the Nintendo Direct, you know? Excitement and happiness at one point, and then bam! Then out of nowhere, disappointment and sadness. Like a bad car accident, you know? One that just left me feeling pain all over. But yeah, that's all I had to say. To be honest, I'm a little confused though. I am confused, okay? Because in one hand, I am excited, and the other, I am not. I am not excited at the fact that games can now be more expensive because of the new Mario Kart World being $80. So I am very, very, very concerned about that. But I am excited for the Nintendo Switch 2 because the console does have some really cool stuff going for it. I know I am excited for one major thing, and that is the fact that the controller could be used as a mouse. I know that sounds kind of weird, but let me explain really quick why. When I saw that the mouse can be used as a mouse, the one thing that came to my mind really quick was the fact that, oh my god, if that thing could be used as a mouse, then that means we could technically have more RTS games, real-time strategy games. And look, I know a lot of people don't like those type of games, but I do, and I've always wanted more. But I knew that one of the reasons why there's just not a lot of them being made is because number one, not a lot of people play them, and number two, it's usually just for PC, you know? But now that the Switch has a mouse, technically, there should be no excuse for the lack of RTS games, you know? I'm just saying, maybe we can have more to play RTS games at home or on the go with ease. That's just, you know, like imagine playing Command & Conquer on the Nintendo Switch. That would be kind of cool. I'm just saying, a classic RTS game like that. Maybe Age of Mythology. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's just my thoughts though. But yeah, that's all I had to say regarding the Nintendo Switch 2 and its games. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. And I will see you on the next video. Later.